Are you having trouble taking the next steps in your life? Well, this video is going to be perfect for you. About a year and a half ago, maybe just a little bit more than that, I made a video about social media. Guess what? Part 2. We're back. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the struggles that you face on a daily basis that restrict you from getting to the next step in life. And that struggle is social media. The first problem that you're facing is your attention span. Every time a notification goes off on your phone, do you feel urged to go pick it up and answer it immediately? That's a prime example of what you face on a daily basis. Immediate pickups of the phone for non-important information. If you're spending hours a day scrolling through TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, etc., once again, it doesn't matter what platform it is, you are destroying everything that you have, especially in this modern world today. Your attention. Everything revolves around your attention, and the more time you spend scrolling through these 10 to 30 second videos, the more you'll struggle to find out where the real information is. The next problem that you definitely struggle with, and I struggled with myself just a few short years ago, is FOMO, or fear of missing out. When you're scrolling through social media, there are so many distractions because, again, I just told you, just a few short years ago, I would spend hours scrolling through TikTok, hours scrolling through Instagram, just to figure out what I could do, just to waste some time. I came upon the luxurious travel videos, or the people that were flexing their Lamborghini, or the people that make business seem super easy. The FOMO that social media creates almost destroys your brain completely. You think almost everything comes so easily because you see people doing it on social media. But when you get into the ring yourself, when you get out into the real world, you will notice that is not realistic at all. When I scrolled through TikTok and I saw everyone running their business, it made it seem so simple. Like I could just step into business, no money down, and that was it. Next thing you know, I was a millionaire, billionaire, driving whatever I want, traveling wherever I wanted to go. It does not work that way. It takes much more hard work than you think, but the time and money it actually takes is nowhere near how it is perceived on social media. When you see your friends or your family members posting that they're at a sporting event, or if they're at a concert or whatever, again, it doesn't matter what event it is. When you see them posting online, what does that create in your head? Fear of missing out. You see that they're having all this fun. Meanwhile, you're sitting back at home finishing up an essay, or out at work making your $12 an hour to just get by. And social media creates such a false reality that makes everything seem so easy, and like you can just get up and next thing you know, you're gonna teleport to a concert and you're having the time of your life. That's not how social media works. The next struggle that you face that entirely destroys your brain is the illusion of perfection. With the last 2 points I just hit, I did get into this just a little bit, but the illusion of perfection that's perceived from social media, again, is outlandish. When you're seeing people post online in their Lamborghini or whatever car they just bought, try to give you all these tips and all these strategies that you can use to make it an easier process, to get rich quick, as I like to say. But let me tell you something. After being in the online space for some time, I've learned that all these gurus really don't know anything. The guys that are around me, we work hard. I've learned all of this information by actually being in the space, by actually performing tasks for other people, gathering information that I didn't know I needed, and now I can actually share it with you. Again, I'm not perfect, and everything on social media makes you seem perfect. You're only going to get the best angles. You're only going to get the best of what everyone can do. You're only going to see people when they look their best. If you're looking at yourself in the mirror and then you're scrolling through social media, you look down for 1 second, you see someone that looks somewhat decent, you look at yourself in the mirror again, what does that create? Comparison. Now let me share a little secret with you. You are not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody on social media is perfect. But every single day, everyone goes through struggles just to get by for the day. But guess what? Who is the only perfect being? God. God is the only perfect being, and you will absolutely never come close to that level of perfection. So let me tell you one more time. When you're scrolling through social media, try your best not to compare your situation. Try your best not to think about what you don't have, and look at what you do have and how you can make that work. Let me let you in on this last secret. no one has an easy life. The last point I want to hit in this video is your one-dimensional mindset. Going through social media creates a 1D mindset for yourself. You're only seeing one angle of a fake reality. One more thing that I've learned over the past few years is the algorithm switches. How fast an algorithm can change to your liking. Every app that you ever open up, there's an algorithm behind it. The way algorithms are designed are to keep you on the apps for as long as possible. These platforms are paying billions and even trillions of dollars a year. Who even knows if it's that long? It could be billions of dollars every few months just to keep you interested in their app. Because the longer that you spend on those apps, guess what? The more they get paid. They see what you search, they see what you like. Next thing you know, you're bombarded with that kind of content. Have you ever thought about how detrimental that actually is to you? Because if you're caught up in the trap, how are you going to get out? You'll never notice that you're caught in a one-dimensional trap. To give you a quick example, an easy one is politics. There are so many different sides to politics, but if you're online and an algorithm knows that you are chasing one side of politics, believe me when I say it, you're going to continue to be pushed that type of content. That kills every other angle possible that you can take, every other thought process that you can come up with. You already see how advanced these platforms are. You don't think they're going to get better? You don't think they're going to pay more money to keep you on the apps for longer times? If you don't think so, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're crazy. With those few points that I hit, I hope that I can change your mind around, and maybe you can look into these things yourself. You can become conscious of the things that are detrimental to your life. If you catch on to these problems now, I promise you will see results in the long term. If you're struggling to take the next big step in your life, and social media is playing a big part in that, rewatch this video as many times as you need and see where you can capitalize in your life to help you take the next big step. Have a blessed rest of your day. Go to the gym, read some books, do some research, challenge yourself today. Just remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. We're aiming for 1% better every single day. So, I'll catch you in the next one.